Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostles, Elsewhere Millstone, and shout out to your brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. And now I want to hop right into it. It was a quick interaction I had with somebody. It was an open, a public scenario, and basically I seen his name, and it was looked like Hebrew. It was Yada Yah, which of course when you see all A's and like no other vowels, you just know that it's Hebrew. So I asked him what his name mean. Of course, it's knowledge of Yahweh, but he said Yahuwah. If I'm not mistaken, knowledge of Yahweh, or knowledge of or wisdom of Yahweh, something like that. I forget it. I have to look it up again. He says Yahuwah. Now again, it's a public setting, so I ain't go too deep. A little time passed. I say, it's no use in Hebrew though, in ancient Hebrew though. And then a little bit of my time passed, and then he says, you want to call him Yahweh? He says the actual name, so these people know, man. They're without excuse. All right. He says, go ahead, but you can't tell me there's no U in Hebrew, which I can. And if you do any, just the littlest amount of research, you will see that the letter U, that sound did not exist back then. All right? It didn't. You can look into it. I challenge anybody to look into it. Look into when the F sound and U sound when it came around. All right? So these languages, they intertwine. You can see when Greek letters borrow sounds from the Hebrew, and then how Latin took those sounds, and how we have English. You can see how things transformed. You can look into these things. All right, now we know through the Spirit, just by going to Hebrew, even the Strongs, because the sounds, you will see it's just the O's, and then you will see where they put their vowel points and different sounds in there. All right? And then why would this letter it can be a U, or a Y, or an O? How can it be all three of those? How can this one character be the U, the Y, the O? That just doesn't make any sense. All right? But nevertheless, these people don't give it. The fact that it was, even if he believed that was the name, the fact that it was you can call him what you want to call him thing. That's I have issue with the whole thing because that's not the right name. But the real gripe is, if you believe you have the truth, it's no other, there's not, this is my truth, that's your truth. No, there's one truth. There's one name. It's not somewhere. You can call him whatever. That's hatred. If I didn't know any better, you just let me fall into the fucking pit. You didn't tell me nothing. You didn't get that blood off your hand. You just told me it's okay to do this. That's hatred, man. It says what? Leviticus 19:17. Yep. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. Okay? This is Proverbs 28:4. They that forsake the law praise the wicked, but such as keep the law contend with them. So part of being in his truth, like it says, having unfruitful works with darkness, but rather prove them, is to reprove. That's part of the job, man. That's fucking hatred, bro. The Lord didn't come and say you can walk how you want to walk in His truth and call on the Lord, whatever you want to call Him. No. He professed the name of Yahweh in the midst of the brethren. Same thing we must do. All right? And we know Daniel tells us the dominion was given to Yahushua. So we have to honor our high priest as well. So we teach Yahweh and we teach Yahushua. There's no other way. Hey, this is Hebrews 2. And 12, I get to the point. Saying, I would declare thy name unto my brethren. In the midst of the church will I sing praise unto thee. All right? So Yahushua came to declare the name in the midst of the brethren. That was his mission. And he did what to do? This is St. John. Seventeen. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. So we got to go through what's written. As thou hast sent me into the world, even so have I also sent them into the world. So the mission that Yahushua had, we're finishing that mission. Not as if he didn't accomplish it. It's just, how I put this. He left and now was the reawakening. So we're doing the reawakening. All right? And that was souls to reach after he perished even this time around. The first time, well, not the first time, before the resurrection. All right, he perished. And there was still people left to be woken up. That name still had to be taught in the midst of the brethren. Well, who's doing that? The prophets. His servants. All right? The Lord he entrusted us with his word. So as Yahushua was in the world, so are we. We're teaching the same things. Let any man speak as the oracles of the Most High. Yahushua never said, well, you can call him this or you can call him that. No, he never said that. And the scriptures don't say that. Just Acts 4 and 12. Anything else is hatred, man. Point blank, period. Acts 4 and 12. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men, whereby we must be saved. So this is the only name. This is plain, man. This is Hebrew 101. And the fact that it comes up so much is like these people really just hate the Lord. To say you can call the Lord anything is crazy when it just says he has one name. But Zephaniah 3 and 8 tells us same thing. 3 and 9. For then will I turn to the people of pure language, which of course is the Hebrew, that they may all call upon the name of Yahweh to serve him with one consent. All right. Now, granted, the completion of this happens, once Israel all gets to their right mind, but it starts on this side. Again, Amos, the Lord sent us to do what? That's to finish the mission. Well, Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. The prophets will have that name. The prophets will have that secret revealed. The name isn't one of the things that's hidden, that we see through a glass darkly. No, that's how we get saved. So to teach otherwise is hatred, man. And the fact that they think that the name that they can call on that name, let me say this right. Because we believe on the name Yahweh and Yahushua. And we got the mindset that's the only name, because the scripture said that's the only name. If you believe the name is JC or any other fucking name, because those are not the proper names. Those are names of fornication, really. All right? If you believe that those are the names, though, you got to stand up for those names, man. You got to stand stiffly for those names. Which only proves that we got the name, because look at the zeal that the brothers, the men of the Lord have for that name, the names of Yahweh and Yahushua, man. Just another sign that they not right, bro. I ain't even finished talking. I ain't even mention it to him no more after that. The fact you know that Yahweh is what I'm going with, then that means you've been told this. And your mind is set, basically, you can call on whatever. Madness. Second Esdras 2 and 45. He answered and said to me, let me start at 43. And in the midst of them there was a young man of high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So the elect got crowns put upon their heads by Yahweh Shai, right? So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing, and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of the Most High, nor are they crowned and receive palms. Then said I unto the angel, What young person is that crowneth them, and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of God whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. And that's that, man. All praises, honor, glory to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Kakorash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, great millstone, and the salutations to you brothers doing this thing in sincerity, in truth, and with charity. Shalom.